This morning, commit today to holy hands, oh God. Praying for your protection, praying for your guidance. Teach me, oh God, and show me and help me, oh God. Give compassion to my patients, to give love and care to my patients. Let them feel your love. Let them receive healing, oh God, from within. Not just physical healing, but spiritual healing, oh God. Bless each and every one that will come to work today. Bless my patients, oh God. Bless all the workers. Bless their families. Good morning, everyone. As you can tell, I am tired. But this is Mitch of All Trades, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm gonna take you guys to work with me. In this video, I'm gonna show you what a day looks like working as a nurse in the trauma unit of a level 1 trauma hospital. I worked 3 days, actually 2 days back to back. Today would be my 3rd day. This is a Sunday, by the way, so happy Sunday. And normally my energy level from day 1 to day 3 just dwindles down. So just forgive me if I just, I don't want to tell y'all what time it is because anyways, I kind of made it to work on time. I'm just really tired. Besides just work is finals week at school, and then I need to make time to make YouTube videos. I need to make time to edit videos for clients. So it's pretty overwhelming. But remind me never to take 3 classes, because with everything I'm doing, everything I'm juggling, I can't be doing that to myself. So, yeah. But that's besides the point. Today I'm just going to take you guys on a trip with me. You guys can see how I do things, how I organize myself. I try to be very, very organized, because if I'm not, then my head is just all over the place. But let's chit chat, let's start going. Please have a fever, cough, shortness of breath, muscle weight, So another important thing, whenever I get a report of my patients, I always go in to look at them, say hi, assess their skin, assess, you know, just a quick 1-minute, quick head-to-toe assessment, write my name on the board, introduce myself, and let them know I'm going to be with them for the next 12 hours. So today I'm working in the step-down ICU, also known as the progressive care unit, also known as the PCU. The ratio is 4 patients to 1 nurse. Today we're kind of low on census. I have 2 patients, but I see that I have an admission, so normally I try to plan ahead and read up on whoever I'm going to be receiving, so that when they come, I'm not too surprised. Okay. The pantry? Pantry has a key. Yeah. So I have 3 patients. 2 of them are under trauma service, and 1 of them is just randomly under oncology service. Sometimes that happens, even though it's a trauma floor. We might get a few patients that are not trauma, but yeah. This is how I organize my paper. I divide it into 4 sections for my 4 patients. I write down the medications and the timing. And as you can see on the upper left and the lower right, there's not really much written, but on the upper right there's words written as far as like what they came in with. That's because for new patients on the upper right, I write their story, just a little synopsis of what they came in with. When I tell you, without this paper, I am a hot mess. So this is basically my life. Whenever I need to know what needs to be done, I also write a little check box. Most of the time, patients have requests, and I have to call the doctor for them or call certain people for them. So I'm just waiting for the emergency room to call me to give me this patient, because
Now that I'm free, I might as well get it done. I don't want people bothering me when I'm very busy. So being that I'm free now, I read up on the patient just to see what I'm going to be dealing with today. And I'm just waiting. I'm going to quickly do some documentation. Then I'm going to make sure that everyone's eating, everyone's doing good. I think when you maintain a presence, maintain your face, come and check on them regularly, it helps the patient and also helps yourself so that you can be better paced and have a good workflow. Every 4 hours we check their vital signs, blood pressure, temperature. There's a cardiac monitor over here. That's where we monitor things. Because they're a little critical, we have to check on them every so often. So yeah. Hi, good morning. This is Michelle from A.Blue. I'm calling in regards to Mr. E204 bed A. They just made a recent diet change. He's a regular diet with no concentrated sweets. Hi, good morning. I'm good. From the ED, right? Yeah, I was reading up on this patient. So, from what I see, he's a 32-year-old male in the trauma, motorcycle accident. To wash out, like what? His lacerations? Okay. So, he's coming up to the floor. He's going to be NPO. And, color. Okay, so he's gonna go to the OR for a washout. It's okay. No, for the most part. I just want to know when you guys are bringing him up, so at least I can time myself better. All right, no problem. All right, let's get to work. Let me start passing on my meds, and we'll get going. I just had 2 back-to-back admission calls. She was nice enough to bring the patient later and not now because I'm very busy. Oh, God. If only you guys knew what my day went, how my day went. After I got a second report of my second admission, things went down. This is my first time sitting down since morning. But, yeah, I just need to know how to pace myself. I think that's my issue. I don't know how to pace myself, so I just keep going and going. I need to take more breaks. I need to, so that I don't burn out. I'm too young to be burning out. But yeah, I forgot that I'd be getting frustrated at work sometimes. Just at people. Sometimes it's the people that you work with that really makes or break a shift. If you work with someone that makes you feel like it's just you working, oh, that's annoying. But when you work with people that help out, people that are supportive, people that are considerate, it makes a big difference. I just want to do a couple things. I'm going to go eat. Then I can really vent to you guys because today, oh, I'm so tired. And it's 3:36. Oh man, but it's okay. I think once I eat, I'll be much happier. So that's what I am waiting for. So right now I'm going to do more documentation and we'll go from there.
Please enter your numeric message after the tone.
One of my patients is very agitated. Apparently yesterday he was awake and stuff, and then this morning he was very disoriented. They had to call a rapid response team on him and send him over to my floor. So he's been trying to get out of bed. He's just been very confused, restless. I think it's a daughter that's in there, but you can tell she's had it. She's tired. So I had to ask the doctor to put an order for one-to-one so this patient can have a sitter who can watch him so that he's safe. I feel like as a nurse you have to be on top of everybody. Sometimes I feel like I have to do everything, which is crazy. But I just think it's this place. Honestly, if you don't like nursing, don't even do it. It's really not for everybody. If you don't like it, you're gonna be so frustrated. You have to like it, because this is such a selfless job. You have to at least have 1 ounce of compassion. It sets people apart from those that, based on their attitudes, those who can still smile through everything, and those who are just grumpy. For me, how I try to get myself together, I try to socialize, not socialize, but just interact with my patients more. So it feels less of a job and more of just like a gathering where I'm just talking to people. You know, just have some human interaction. Because all these tasks I keep doing, these do, like, it's just like, okay. But if you have time to just interact with patients, get a little laugh here and there, it's just stress relief. I think I was also worried because I wanted to show you guys a lot, but I didn't really get a chance to show you guys what's really going on because I was just doing so much. I have one more medicine to hang, and then I'll really have to go eat. I'm gonna have to use this free time because if I don't use it, I don't think I'm gonna get free time again. Right now, everyone is as stable as can be. So let me use this opportunity. Actually, let me do it right now. Alright guys, today got really busy. Like my first admission, he was a trauma patient. He got into a motorcycle accident and basically has road rash all over his body. He mistakenly amputated one of his toes, so one of his toes was like hanging out, like it was like hanging out. So I guess one of his toes is gone now. He's a young guy, really nice. He was in so much pain. So I had to do a whole lot in order to make sure he has his pain medicine. And I mean, it was pretty easy going for him. It was then my second you know what it is? I don't think nursing is really like, well, for me, I don't think the nursing job is hard. Because today I was getting pissed off. But I don't think the nursing job is hard per se. I really think it's, you know, having the right team. Let me darken this real quick. I really feel like it's a team of people that you're working with, because today I was just mad. I know I don't really talk about the cons of nursing. From the way I talk in my videos, you guys would think that nursing is like paradise, but it really isn't, especially depending on where you work. Like sometimes I just feel like it's just me doing everything, or it's just me that cares, or it's just me that maybe I care too much, and I think that's what frustrates me, because most of the times, like, I find myself taking a whole lot of responsibility on myself, and just a thought about, you know, oh, I also want to eat, oh, I also want to make videos for y'all, oh, I also want to do this. It kind of made me upset today. But yeah, normally on my break time, what I do is I either catch up on TV shows or just scroll a little bit on Instagram, or I read my devotional, read a Bible verse of the day, mostly when I'm stressed, because, you know, God always has the word for people. God always has the word for me. So this is how I spend my my lunch break. I like to stay by myself. I was never really a cliquey person, one that needed to be a part of like a clique or a group. In order for me to make my work less of a job, I like to put some human interaction, more socialization, especially if they're around my age. One thing I want to do, I would love to be on a TV show or host a TV show about a day in the life of a nurse. That would be so dope. We should petition for that. I would love for that to happen. When I get more staying on this hospital, when I get more connects, I'll definitely make that happen. But that's it for now, guys. I'll see you guys later. Deuces. This is the med room. This is where we pull out medicines. So I am going to pull out a key that gives me access to a PCA pump. So far it's like 40 minutes into shift change. I hope I took you guys in on this journey as much as I wanted to. I really tried my best. Uh-oh, is that trauma? Oh, that might be trauma. Even Michelle speaking. Let me get the nurse. Just an F. Let me get the nurse. Yeah, it's 6:20, and normally, whenever it's past 6 o'clock, people are not able to get admission. So this is gonna be so awkward. I don't know how I'm gonna tell this lady, this coworker of mine that she has an admission. They might have to wait till next shift, because right now we are trying to settle a dispute because a nurse got a report on the patient, and then 10 minutes later another floor was calling to send down another patient, and she's like demanding that no one brings up another patient. She's saying she's not going to accept it. She's refusing. The managers are involved, assistant directors are involved. So it's not as dramatic as it sounds, but that's just what's going on. So I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm gonna catch y'all later. Finally, end of shift. Waiting to give a report on my last patient. Yeah. Hey. You still here? Yeah, I'm waiting to give a report on my last patient so I can go home. Sometimes, you know, it can get busy during change of shift, so I just gotta be patient. So there you have it, guys. I'm finally leaving. It is so late. It's like almost 9 o'clock, but it was just a crazy end of shift, which normally happens. Guys, I want to show you something cool. Guys, so this thing checks your temperature. Look, remains still 98. Let me put it here. That's so dope. So today was so busy. End of shift, we get this patient. Well, not end of shift, but like close to end of shift. We get a patient, and this patient is very sick. And during the end of shift, as a night nurse is giving report to the day nurse, as a day nurse is giving report to the night nurse, he starts vomiting a whole lot of blood, and apparently his hemoglobin was running very low. It was like a 4 point something. And for those that are not like into healthcare, normally your regular hemoglobin should be like
13. In the hospital, the lowest that we even tolerate is like 8. And especially when you're older, like, we don't want it to go past 8 at all, or even 7 sometimes. So for it to be a 4, that means this guy did not have any blood. So we're transfusing already. Like, that's what was happening throughout the day before he came to our floor. But then when he came in, he started vomiting again. So that's even scarier, because we know that this guy doesn't have any blood, but he's still vomiting blood. So the family was in there. It was just so traumatic. And I feel like for me, I have like this special gift of empathy. I just find ways, or I see how, let me change the temperature of this place. Actually, never mind. I find ways and see how I can see myself in other people's shoes. And honestly, just seeing the people, family, and like everyone, like, it just broke my heart. And I know I've been experiencing, like, working with stuff like this, working in these settings for 2 years, but each time it just still breaks my heart. So long story short, we had to call a rapid response team. So we had all the doctors that are involved in taking care of this patient, whether you just were in charge of his foot, or whether you were in charge of his entire care, or whether you're just the one that like operated on him. So like just different teams, different services saw him. Whew. I am out of breath. Whew, okay. And we had like the EKG techs, ICU nurses, management. It was just a whole crowd of people just trying to do stuff, get stuff done. So yeah, stuff like that happens a lot. Not a lot, a mine. It happens often. So this is why I always pray for like a good shift. I pray for my patients before even coming, because not only do I not want that stress on me, but I don't want to see my patients like de-escalate, you know? So that's pretty much it. Yo, you guys have to remind me never to get a fixed, what is this, 30 millimeter lens, because this stuff is close as freak. I don't like it. I need wider angle lens so I'm not so out of breath. But as much as I'm just like sounding so calm, I'm actually upset because I have a project I wanted to finish tonight, and it's already 9 o'clock. So by the time I get home, eat, girl, I'm probably not gonna sleep. So I don't know what's gonna happen. But yeah, it's a typical day working in this hospital. I have to go home and disinfect my entire life. BRB. Alright guys, like I said, this is a typical day in the life of Michelle working as a nurse. It's like a roller coaster of emotions that can happen throughout the shift, but I really rely on, you know, God, and I also rely on me encouraging and pushing and motivating myself to just keep going. I'm trying to practice self-control, patience, and just really not letting stuff get to me, because I got real life stuff to deal with, and I'm not trying to bring work stuff in the mix, you know. It's just too much. It's not worth it. Let me start driving, because what I have to do right now, I have to go get me some coffee. I'm a coffee drinker, if you haven't noticed. And then go home. Like I said, I have a project due for this class. Did I tell you guys? I think I told you guys. Actually, let me turn this AC down so y'all can hear me. Remind me never to oh, what did I just do? Remind me never to register for more than 2 classes ever. Registering for 3 classes was like, it sounded like it made sense at first, being that it was all COVID season, but it was the most trying, oops, my thing fell. It was the most trying thing I've ever done, because trying to juggle that with work and then videography and then YouTube, trying to be consistent with y'all, like, I don't know what I was thinking, but I don't think I was thinking at all. Point blank period. But there's that. You know what? Y'all just gonna have to see me like this, because that's the way things are looking like. But I don't like it. It's not a good angle. Alright, this is a good angle. Okay. So like I was saying, I have to go get coffee. I might just have to hold this thing for y'all. I have to go get coffee and oh Lord, please help me. Yeah, I can't. This is too ghetto. I'm sorry, this is too ghetto. Alright, am I still recording? Yeah, I'm still recording. Alright, like I said, remind me to yeah, next semester I'm registering for 1 class. So I registered for 2 actually, so I have to drop 1 because I just need to breathe. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna get coffee, finish this project, then start editing a video to come out for y'all to watch. And yeah. Oh,
you gonna do it now. Oh, you got it, making sure you got it.
Yeah, I didn't know if I had it either. I was like, let me see. They have a good night. I do want to make a video talking about what I don't like about my job and what I don't like about nursing, because I realized that I've been selling a dream to y'all. And I'm not saying that nursing is bad, but I want to, you know, really let y'all see like that it's not all what's it called, glitter. It's not all just peachy and rosy. Like, there's sometimes, if not most, I'm just like, you know what, F this, I can't, I need a, you know what, I'm tired of y'all, you know, like there are times where I'm fed up. So I'm not gonna act like I'm never fed up and I'm always happy. Especially where I work. Oh, you can ask my family if there's anything I complain about, mostly about nursing, I think it's mostly where I work. And recently, not recently, but soon, things are gonna change, and then we'll see how things go from there. But yeah, I really wanted to show you guys that you can be doing the right thing and still be blamed. You know, sometimes there are patients that are just not accepting of you. There are patients who are whose family members are very disrespectful to you. There are people that are just, you know, not, you know, there's still the wrong sides, right? There are people that are not, like, you know, for example, that are pain seeking. There are people that are manipulative. All those stuff, it still happens, and I go through that, and it still, you know, comes with its annoyance. So I'm gonna talk about that too, because I don't want y'all to think that all's good and goes. I'm gonna go get coffee, I'm gonna go home. I hope like you guys learned something or saw something, or this helped in some way. Like I said earlier, I really wanted it to be more interactive, where you guys see a little more. But I think if the more I show, the more dangerous it would be, because I'll be at risk of, you know, showing too much and violating HIPAA laws and stuff. So maybe what I did was okay. But I hope you guys enjoyed my journey and just the day in the life of how I work as a trauma nurse, and the things that happen and the sequence of things. I think that's most important, like just the sequence of things. People like to see how the day goes and how my workflow is. So I would love to do more, if so, and something more modified, something that can be more helpful and more seamless. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. I know I look a hot mess, a boiling hot mess, but just forgive me. Understand that after working 12 hours 3 days in a row, this is the result of what it is. This is what you're gonna look like. You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna be something else. This is really what you're gonna get. Like, this is the raw. So just take me as I am. I'm trying to be honest. Take me as I am. Don't mind me. All right, I have to go home.
have to go home soon. Thank you guys. I love you guys so much. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you share this to your friends. And you guys stay blessed. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.